Means, yeah, I'm not 5'7". I wish I was. If I was 5'7", my life would be so different. I would not be doing comedy today if I was 5'7". I wouldn't. Why would I need to impress people? I'd be grown, you know? But I'm almost 5'7". That means I'm not 5'6". I'm not, bro. I'm not. I see a 5'6" dude, I'll beat his little ass. But it's getting harder to, like, just bottle shit in, man. The other day, I went off at a restaurant. Well, not really a restaurant. The other day, I went off at McDonald's. I ordered a bunch of food through the app with my friend. When we got there to pick it up, it was like 4 bags worth of food. And I told the guy behind the register, I was like, hey, bro, could I have 1 packet of buffalo sauce? And he might have been having like a bad day already because he responded all mad. He was like, I already put honey mustard in the bag. I don't even know who the fuck told him to do that. He's acting like if I was texting him like, don't forget the honey mustard. Like, I swear to God, I don't know what I'm gonna do if you forget that honey. But I try to keep it calm. I said, hey, bro, take it back. Give me the buffalo, even trade, you know? He was like, that's too many bags for me to be looking for that honey mustard. He's like, I don't got time for that. He goes, if you want buffalo sauce, it's 25 cents. But I'm like, bro, don't take this job that serious. Like, of all the jobs in the world, don't take this one that serious. Just give me the buffalo sauce. I'm like, come on, bro. The owner of this place is a fucking clown. Literally, I'm not even making fun. You gonna take a stand for Ronald? Calm down. He's like, hey, maybe my job is some joke to you, but this is how I make my living. If you want buffalo sauce, it's 25 cents. But this last part, he didn't have to throw in there. This is where I lost my temper. He goes, if you don't have 25 cents, just say that. That's where I was like, all right, bitch. I had some cash on me, so I started looking for the biggest bill I have. And my homeboy, he knew where I was going with this. He was trying to stop me. He's like, hey, bro, don't be that guy. But I was like, nah, fuck that. I pulled out a $10 bill. Because now I'm like, if this man wants to sell buffalo that bad, I'm in the market today. I said, you know what, bro? Give me $10 worth of buffalo sauce. He's like, what? I said, you heard me, 10 bands right now. He's like, what, are you fucking serious? I said, yeah, I'm serious. You want to be fucking top buffalo salesman of the month in this bitch? Let's get you that commission check, bro. That's right, we're tired, goddammit. But did he go get my buffalo? No. He goes and he gets his manager. And now I felt embarrassed because his manager was this little old lady, man. She don't got no time for this. The woman barely has time at all. But this old lady, this is why she's manager. She knows how to deal with people like me. She gets these 2 empty McDonald's bags and just starts dumping packs of buffalo sauce in them. More than what I needed. $28 worth of buffalo, at least. At that point, even I was like, hey, like that's all right. I was like, I think I have some at the house, actually. But she kept going. She's like, nah, you want buffalo? Like, it's like, bitch. But I do have to, like, learn, you know, to control my emotions. Because when you're my height, bro, life is just different. Like, you move different. I go to bars, I can't even enjoy being at a bar like everybody else. If I'm at a bar and somebody bumps into me, bro, I just get bumped into. End of story. I'll be like, yeah, I was watching that episode of... Ooh. I was watching that episode of SpongeBob. Because I already learned my lesson, man. One time, I was at a bar, I'm drinking with a girl, we're talking, laughing. Some dude bumps into me, I spilled my drink. I turned around, swole. I was like, who the fuck? That guy's in a rush. I really did. I learned the lesson the hard way. Like, just, can I try to go back in the bar? And a police officer, he grabbed me by my arm like I'm a kid. He was like, whoa, you can't go back in there, boss. And I didn't like that he grabbed me by my arm. But he called me boss, so I was like, at least he knows. Shit. It's because I like compliments a lot. I do. I'm a sucker for compliments. A cop could be beating my ass, but if he compliments me while he does it, I'll be cool with it. For real, police officers should compliment the shit out of everybody they arrest. They might have an easier time. Like me, all right, check this out. Like if a cop was being racist to me, I don't know what I would do. I'd be so scared. I'd probably run for my life. Like if a cop slammed me up against the wall and he was just like, yeah, being there, I'd be like, oh my God, like I'm gonna die, I gotta go. Like, but if a cop slammed me up against the wall and he was just like, I bet you get a lot of pussy. I'd be like, all right. Take me to argument with some other dudes, started some shit. And my cousin was trying to leave, but those dudes wouldn't let them like get their car to the parking lot. I think they slashed their tires or something. It was like a big commotion. I couldn't really understand her. The bitch was crying. All I knew is my cousin's in trouble. Let me go help. I lived pretty close by, which I'm assuming is why she called me, you know? And I pull up to save the day. At that time, I was driving a 1999 Chevy Impala. My stupid ass cousin. I was like, bitch, of all the colors on the color wheel, like, it made me mad, man. That's my cousin. You can't talk about her like that. I turned around so quick. I was like, who the fuck said that? But I should not have done that. If I was smart and not emotional, I could have just took a breath, looked at my cousin's boyfriend and been like, hey, say something, bro, what the fuck? But I got mad too fast. I turned around, I was like, who the fuck said that? The biggest guy in their little crew comes out. He's like, me, motherfucker. I don't even think he was the one that had said it. I told him, I was like, nah, hell nah. I said, the voices don't even match. I was like, that was not you. It was maybe this 5'6" little bitch over here. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? That little boy didn't want none. Plus, that dude got in my face. The big dude got in my face. And when someone's right here in your face, man, there's no going back. And my grandparents, like, I went into, like, fight mentality, all right? My grandparents, they prepared me for moments like this. They were realistic the way they raised me. They would always tell me, they're like, hey, you are small. And that was it. They would just walk off. And, no, my grandpa would tell me, he's like, estás bien chaparro. Si te metes en una pelea y te pegan a ti primero, a lo mejor ya no te vas a poder levantar. Which translates to, you're short. If you get in the fight and they hit you first, you might not get back up. So his advice to me was, if you know that the fight is gonna happen, you swing first, you survive. Don't take a chance letting them hit you first. You start swinging. So when that dude got in my face, that's what I did. I started swinging as fast as I can. I wasn't doing shit to that man. I hit him like 1,000 times. His health bar was still on 99%. I started getting desperate. I even started doing stuff I see on TV. I was like, yeah, Kamehameha. That man just ate the blast like nothing. I got scared. I even hit that anime gas. I said, oh. I said, that's impossible. He was a tall dude, man. He was a big dude. I don't even know where to hit him. I was going for his head. I'm looking for openings in his body. I couldn't really hit him. He had it easy. He just kept hitting me on the top of my head. He's like, boom, boom, boom. Kept hitting me. I used to be 5'9", but the motherfucker kept, oh. He hits me like on the back of my head on one hit. And oh my God, I have never been so dizzy in my life. I had never been dazed before, and I instantly regretted it. Every time I've yelled at a fighter on TV. Because you know when you're watching the fight, and the dude you're going for gets knocked down, and he's trying to get up, but his legs are wobbly, and you're just like, get up, bitch, get up. Bro, you can't, like. I was trying so hard not to fall. But he was just whooping me. He was hitting me so hard. He was hitting me so hard that on the outside, I didn't even know where I was anymore. The world was just spinning. But on the inside, like I found myself, man. I reached this higher level of consciousness as I'm watching the punches come at me. I was just like, oh, shit. I was like, first of all, I should have never answered the phone. They're out here. They didn't even invite me. I saw this one big-ass fist coming. I was like, damn, third of all, my cousin could lose a few pounds. Nobody in our family wants to talk to her about her weight. And look where it got us that night. The rest of the fight, I was just mad about her weight. I was just like, oh, we need healthier lunch options in the school system. Look, man, I've been in like 5 fights my whole life. All of them, there's so much adrenaline, I don't even feel the punches. Or I feel them a bit, but it's dudes around my size, you know what I mean? Like, I get in a fight with high school kids. But this guy, and I'm like a little ashamed to admit it, but like, fuck it, I'm transparent. This dude was beating my ass so bad, like it was hurting so bad that I was in my head, like talking to myself. I was like, fuck. I was like, I have to do something. Like, I have to do something to this man. I was like, if he hits me with one more of those, I die. My gold coins go flying everywhere. Like, I'm done, bro. And maybe I do watch too much Dragon Ball Z, because in my head, my mind goes to like, fuck it. I just have to hit him with one final, all my power attack. Everything I have in this last blow, and if we both blow up, so be it. So with my left, I kind of push him off. I'm trying to block hits. I'm fending him off with my left, but over here, I'm charging this bitch up. And I got all this adrenaline going through me, you know what I mean? I'm yelling. I don't remember yelling, but my cousin said I was yelling. I'm just like, "Ah!" I'm thinking about everybody in my life that I love to make me stronger. I'm like, te quiero mucho, grandma. I can kind of count his hits, because the man hit hard, but he didn't swing fast. So I can kind of count them, and I was making my little plan. I was like, all right, when he throws his right, I'm gonna use my shoulder and I guess my face. I'm gonna roll it off, and with that same energy, I'm gonna come back, everything I have, and if I kill him, I kill him. And I'm not a professional fighter. I didn't get it on my first try. It took a while. I was like, ooh, like, next one, motherfucker. But finally, I got it. I was like, this is the one. Like, I got it. I feel it. But I was so nervous, I yelled my cue out loud. I was like, now! But I still threw it. I threw the hardest, fastest punch I've ever thrown in my life. I even saw that bitch on fire a little bit. I was like, oh, shit. I hit him with everything I had. I said, boom! Man, I hit the fucking shit out of my car. I dented my own car. I couldn't even play it off. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, did you see that? Like, you want that, bro? Like, but that really was my final blow, man, because I couldn't even keep my fist like a fist no more. My shit was turning into a taco. I'm like, you want some, bro? I tried to keep going, like I tried. But that dude, he was looking at my hand, and I think he felt bad. He's like, just go, bro, just go. Man, I was embarrassed. I was mad. I was so mad, because my car was ugly enough as it was, and I did that.